Hello, I'm Routt Catholic High School Principal Nick Rossetti. Thank you for joining me today to honor our students for the 2019-20 academic year. Though we are not able to meet in our traditional fashion due to the global pandemic, we want to recognize our students this year who have achieved great things in academics, their faith, and their service to the community of Jacksonville. The faculty and I are very proud of these students, and we encourage them to continue the path they are on, whether they are returning to Routt or continuing at college and careers. Therefore, without any further delay, I present to you the Routt Catholic High School Honors Ceremony. Individual class awards are given to students in class by their teachers. The Student Council is a body that acts as a liaison between the students and the administration. They take great pride in their work with the school, community, and various charitable organizations. The members are preparing themselves for the future as leaders. Tonight, we recognize the student body and class officers who have served for the 2019-20 school year. Student Body President, Jason Birdsall. Student Body Vice President, Andrew Asama. Student Body Secretary, Grace Rave. Student Body Treasurer, Quinn Lauterbach. Senior Class President, Meredith Shilsky. Senior Class Vice President, Tony Ruiz. Senior Class Secretary, Sydney Walker. And Senior Class Treasurer, Coy Bedingfield. Junior Class Officers, President, Tori Fellhauer. Vice President, Allie Hicks. Secretary, Dorinia McNanu. Treasurer, McKenna Baptist. Sophomore Officers, President, Audrey Huffman. Vice President, Addie Dobson. Secretary, Anna May. And Treasurer, Braden Kors. And our freshman class officers, President Ethan Walker, Vice President Lily Gennard, Secretary Grace Gennard, and Treasurer Julia Bealey. Routt students have won academic recognition in many areas. Seniors who have been named Illinois State Scholars by the State Scholarship Commission were chosen on the basis of superior test scores and class rank. The Routt Catholic High School 2020 Illinois State Scholars are Andrew Asama, Ben Hobson, Kirsten Huffman, Bella McCartney, Tony Ruiz, Meredith Shilsky, and Sydney Walker. Congratulations. The National Merit Scholarship Corporation sponsors the PSAT NMSQT Preliminary SAT National Merit Scholarship Qualifying Test. This exam is given to over 1.5 million juniors nationwide. Andrew Asama's performance on the qualifying test last year was outstanding. It earned him recognition as a commended student, which is a credit to Andrew, his parents, and Routt. He is among 50,000 or the top 3% of the commended students nationwide who have shown exceptional academic promise. The President's Award for Educational Excellence recognizes students with outstanding test scores, high class rank, and a challenging course of study. They must have a 3.5 grade point average or better and score at the 85th percentile or above on the ACT in reading or math. The students who qualify for this award are Andrew Asama, Ben Hobson, Kirsten Huffman, Jacob Peters, Kirby Peters, Ellie Robinson, Tony Ruiz, Meredith Shilsky, and Sydney Walker. The President's Award for Educational Achievement is awarded to students with a 3.5 GPA or better, but who did not score in the 85th percentile or above on the ACT. This award is presented to Maggie Merwin, and Chloe Wooldridge. The Regional Office of Education and Kiwanis International present a certificate of honor each year to those seniors who rank in the top 10% of their class. This year that recognition goes to Andrew Asama, Ben Hobson, Kirsten Huffman, and Sydney Walker. The Sons of the American Revolution and the Daughters of the American Revolution each honor one senior who has demonstrated the following qualities associated with good citizenship: dependability, leadership, and patriotism. The Sons of the American Revolution Award this year is presented to Jacob Peters. The Daughters of the American Revolution Award is presented to Sydney Walker. The WCIA Channel 3 television station, which is owned by Nexstar Broadcasting of Champaign, Illinois, annually sponsors the Best of the Class. Determination of this selection is based on the student's GPA and with ACT/SAT scores developed by the Michigan Association of Secondary School Principals. The Routt Catholic High School Best of Class for 2020 is Kirsten Huffman. The Jacksonville Rotary Club offers a scholarship to college-bound students. This award is given to a student who is service-minded, career-minded, and who demonstrates leadership and has geared their high school career towards college attendance. This year's scholarship recipient is Bella McCartney. The Jacksonville Promise is a place-based scholarship available to public or private school graduates who have attended 4 years of high school within the geographic boundaries of Jacksonville School District 117, and who choose to pursue higher education in Jacksonville at either Illinois College or Lincoln Land Community College. This year's scholarship recipients are Clayton Costello, Caitlin Dobson, Faith English, Alex Harmon, Ian Hayes, Adam Lindsay, Madison McKean, Abby Terwishi, and Chloe Wooldridge. The Hugh O'Brien Youth Foundation is a national organization that recognizes outstanding sophomores who show leadership potential. Criteria include outstanding academic skills, sensitivity to the needs of others, a charismatic personality, and the courage to speak out for one's beliefs and outstanding community service. The Hobie Award, which is voted on by the Routt faculty, is presented to Addie Dobson. Generally, these students attend a leadership conference in June at Illinois Wesleyan University in Bloomington. We are still waiting to hear whether this conference will be held this summer, but Addie will receive some type of leadership conference to attend. Each year, the New Berlin, Illinois Knights of Columbus Council 4372 awards a $1,000 college scholarship to an area graduating high school senior. The scholarship committee looks at the following items from each application to determine the successful candidate: academic record, community service activities, school-related extracurricular activities, career objectives and goals, letters of recommendation, and finally an essay on the ideals of citizenship and Americanism. It is with great pleasure that I present to you this year's Knights of Columbus Father Fanning Council number 4372 scholarship recipient, Kirby Ann Peters. Lincoln Land Community College Foundation Howard and Vera Million Scholarship. Mr. Million, formerly of Routt House, farmed his entire life in the Greene, Scott, and Morgan County areas. He also was the founder and president of the former Routt House Savings and Loan Association. The Million scholarships are worth $5,000. First-time Lincoln Land students who are residents of Morgan, Scott, or Greene County and demonstrate financial need are eligible. Students also must be enrolled full-time in a transfer program. The LLCC Foundation Howard and Vera Million scholarships are awarded to Coy Bedingfield, and Caitlin Dobson. A scholar athlete is a credit to the coaches, teachers, and school, on the playing field and in the classroom. The recipient of this year's Rotary Club Scholar Athlete Award is Kirsten Huffman. Each Wednesday, Quincy television station KHQA devotes their entire 3-minute, 6 o'clock newscast to honor the outstanding student athletes in tri-state sports. The minimum requirement to be considered for this award is a 3.5 GPA with participation in at least one sport, and you must be a high school senior. At year's end, their independent nominating committee chooses and rewards the top male and female from the 36 candidates appearing in their Wednesday night honor roll with a college scholarship. On Wednesday, April 8th, Isabella McCartney was honored as the KHQA Student Athlete of the Week. Routt Catholic High School recognizes a young woman and a young man who have throughout their 4 years reflected the positive values that a scholar athlete should model in the classroom. The Routt Scholar Athlete Awards are presented to Alex Cosgriff and Kirsten Huffman. The Illinois High School Association Scholastic Achievement Awards program recognizes young men and women who excel both in the classroom and in interscholastic athletic and activity programs. The students must be a junior or senior, complete at least one full current season in an IHSA interscholastic activity in good standing, and must have a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 on a 4.0 scale after the 5th or 7th semester. The students meeting this criteria are juniors: McKenna Baptist, Abigail Bedingfield, Emily Cosgriff, Tori Fellhauer, Allie Hicks, Jonah Hutton, Ania Polera, Grace Rave, and Audrey Zettler. Seniors meeting this criteria are Coy Bedingfield, Ben Hobson, Kirsten Huffman, Bella McCartney, Jacob Peters, Kirby Peters, Ellie Robinson, Tony Ruiz, Meredith Shilsky, Cindy Walker, and Chloe Woolbridge. Each year, Illinois High School Association member schools, which includes Routt Catholic High School, are given the opportunity to nominate one male and one female for the IHSA All-State Academic Team. This year's nominees from Routt Catholic High School are Ben Hobson and Kirsten Huffman. The University of Rochester gives 3 awards to high school students in their junior year. The Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award is helping to recognize a junior selected on the basis of scholarship in the humanities and social sciences and in leadership and community service. This year's recipient is McKenna Baptist. The George Eastman Young Leaders Award recognizes a junior student who displays a strong leadership skill, earns excellent grades in a challenging curriculum, participates in and shows dedication to varied, extensive, or time-consuming co-curricular activities. This year's recipient is Tori Fellhauer. And the Bosch and Law Honorary Science Award recognizes a junior student who has successfully completed 3 years of science in high school, displays academic excellence in science, and has strong PSAT math scores and ACT science and math scores. This year's recipient is Ania Polera. ILMEA District 4 Honor Orchestra is held each year, with auditions taking place in early fall. This year, one Routt student auditioned for this orchestra and was selected to perform with this group. District 4 has a long history of talented musicians, and we are honored that a Routt student was accepted to participate. This student is Andrew Asama. Top-seeded junior and senior students who participate in the District Honor Orchestra are also selected for the distinguished honor of performing at the state level in the ILMEA All-State Orchestra in Peoria, Illinois, This year we were honored to have a senior selected from District 4 to perform with the state's most elite of 11th and 12th grade musicians. He is Andrew Asama. All Routt students have the opportunity to showcase their creative writing skills by entering our school's annual writing contest in prose and poetry. Today, we recognize these students with a certificate for placing first, second, or third in the Routt Writing Contest. In prose, first place went to sophomore Anna Mae for her piece entitled Be Bold. Second place was also Anna Mae for her piece entitled You Got This Girl. And third place went to freshman Isaac Anderson for his piece entitled Lifesaver. In the poetry division, first place went to senior Ben Hobson for his poem entitled Chrysalis. Second place went to sophomore Caitlin Miles for her poem entitled Life and Death. And third place went to Anna Mae for her poem entitled Prayer. Each year, the Morgan County Right to Life chapter sponsors an essay contest for high school students with a topic that supports all human life from conception to natural death. This year's winners from Routt are third place, Bella McCartney; second place, Justine Exalta; and first place, Andrew Asama. Service to others is an integral part of the religious training of students at Routt, an enduring value of Christian discipleship. Routt requires 15 hours of service annually from each student. Students have offered their time and talents to serve in our school, the church, and our community. We wish to recognize those students who have been exceptionally generous and documented 30 or more hours of service by April 1st of this year. These students will also receive the American Citizenship Award, which is intended to recognize students who show a positive attitude toward classmates, school, and the community, promote citizenship, possess the strength of character and courage to do what is right, and display an understanding and appreciation of civic responsibility. The following students are recognized: freshman Cohen Hoots, Anna Rave, and Sadie Robinson. Sophomores, Braden Kors, Hunter Mogg, Ava Shilsky, Stephen Shilsky, and Lexi Schwiderski. Juniors, McKenna Baptist, Abby Bedingfield, Ethan Dunmeyer, Brooke McCurry, Ania Palera, Grace Rave, and Audrey Zettler. And seniors, Eli Andrew, Coy Bedingfield, Hallie Pressey, Meredith Shilsky, and Peter Warfield. The Routt Student Ambassadors is a student organization working in cooperation with the Development Office to facilitate and maintain recruitment and retention activities for prospective Routt Catholic High School students. For their superior commitment and enthusiasm, the following members of the Routt Student Ambassadors are being recognized for their service: Julia Beely, Emily Cosgriff, Addie Dobson, Natalie Evans, Tori Fellhauer, Grace Gernart, Lily Gernart, Allie Hicks, Caitlin Horney, Audrey Huffman, Kirsten Huffman, Maddie Lightfoot, Anna May, Gracie McCartney, Bella McCartney, Brooke McCurry, Maggie Merwin, Hunter Mogg, Kirby Peters, Grace Rave, Ellie Robinson, Lacey Sherrill, Ava Shilsky, Meredith Shilsky, Lexi Schwiderski, Emma Terwishi, Sydney Walker, Chloe Wooldridge, and Jillian Wooldridge. The Kiwanis Club of Jacksonville presents the Francis J. Clancy Kiwanis Citizenship Award for exceptional leadership and service as an underclass student at Routt Catholic High School. The 2019-2020 recipient is Abby Bedingfield. The Central Illinois Community Blood Center recognizes those high school students who through their generosity reached the milestone of donating 1 gallon of blood before graduation. One Routt senior has achieved that mark and was recognized by that organization with the Impact Award. This year's recipient is Tony Ruiz. On the threshold of our door, it reads, "Enter to grow, leave to serve." Routt Catholic High School annually presents a Principal's Service Award of recognition to a student who demonstrates exceptional initiative in looking for opportunities to serve his or her community. This year's award goes to Lexi Schwiderski, whose record of community service covers both the faith and public components of service. The Illinois Principals Association presents the Student Citizenship Award, which recognizes a student who displays a positive influence on the total school setting. This year's recipient is Tony Ruiz. The Principal's Leadership Award is given annually to the student who demonstrates the ability to combine academic excellence and exemplary leadership roles in school and community activities. This year's recipient is Bella McCartney. Student service to the school and our community is an important part of the Routt culture. Many of our students are also dedicated to directly serving the Lord. The following students have served Routt Catholic High School, Our Savior School, and Our Savior Parish this past year as Eucharistic ministers at both school and parish masses. Seniors: Kirsten Huffman, Bella McCartney, Oliver Nava, Lacey Sherrill, Addie Schmidt, and Sydney Walker. Juniors: Tori Fellhauer, Meadow Hawkins, Allie Hicks, Hallie Mall, Bailey McCurry, Brooke McCurry, Dorania Mignanu, Grace Rave, Wyatt Rayberg, and Audrey Zettler. Recognition is given to those students with perfect attendance for the school year. The following students will receive a gift certificate to Buffalo Wild Wings for their achievement: Emily Cosgriff and Ryan Oswald. Routt Catholic High School honors students in individual departments for excellence. Senior students have been chosen by the teachers in each department as the winners of this award. The criteria for selection are academic performance, initiative and incentive shown in class, willingness to help others, and a positive attitude. The winners will have their pictures on a plaque that will be displayed for the 2020-21 school year in the student lounge. When next year's winners are selected, the plaque will be displayed in the hallways near the appropriate department for their award. The 2019-20 Students of the Year are: in mathematics, Austin Quigg and Sydney Walker; in social studies, Jacob Peters; in science, Ben Hobson; in life science, Maggie Merwin; in English Language Arts, Meredith Shilsky and Sydney Walker; in Spanish, Andrew Osama and Kirsten Huffman; in business, Caitlin Dobson and Abby Terwishi; in theology, Bella McCartney; in music, Meredith Shilsky. In art, Madison McKean and Sam Nix. In theater, Jason Birdsell and Kirby Peters. And in physical education, Alex Cosgriff and Ian Hayes. Routt Catholic High School's National English Honor Society, Maryland Marist chapter, has now completed its third year with a membership of 11 seniors and 10 juniors. We recognize the graduating seniors of NEHS with a medallion and thank them for their leadership roles in encouraging interest in the English language arts and serving society by fostering literacy. These medallions may be worn by the students at Routt's Baccalaureate Mass. President, Sydney Walker. Andrew Asama. Alex Cosgriff. Ben Hobson. Kirsten Huffman. Bella McCartney. Maggie Merwin. Jacob Peters. Kirby Peters. Ellie Robinson. Tony Ruiz. Lacey Sherrill. Meredith Shilsky, and Chloe Wooldridge. The junior members of NEHS are as follows: McKenna Baptist, Abby Bedingfield, Emily Cosgriff, Tori Fellhauer, Allison Hicks, Jonah Hutton, Madison Lightfoot, Hallie Mall, Ania Polera, Grace Rave, and Audrey Zettler. The National Honor Society is built on the foundation of scholarship, leadership, character, and service. Senior NHS members are recognized with gold honor cords that they may wear at our graduation ceremony. This year's seniors are Andrew Asama, Coy Bedingfield, Ben Hobson, Kirsten Huffman, Bella McCartney, Maggie Merwin, Jacob Peters, Kirby Peters, Hallie Pressey, Austin Quinn, Ellie Robinson, Tony Ruiz, Meredith Shilsky, Sydney Walker, and Chloe Wooldridge. Junior members of National Honor Society are McKenna Baptist, Abby Bedingfield, Emily Cosgriff, Tori Fellhauer, Allison Hicks, Jonah Hutton, Hallie Mall, Ania Polera, Grace Rave, and Audrey Zettler. Unfortunately, this year we had to cancel prom due to the gathering restrictions in our state. However, members of the senior class expressed an interest in electing a prom king, queen, and court for 2020. This election was conducted via email, and the following students were selected by their classmates as the 2020 prom court. Court members Austin Quigg, Tony Ruiz, Ellie Robinson, and Abby Terwishi. Prom king Peter Warfield, and prom queen Katie Dobson. That concludes our awards for tonight's Honors Awards ceremony. I can't express how proud the faculty and I are of all of our students who received awards this evening. It just goes to show each year how dedicated our students are to academics, community service, service to their school, and their religious commitment. We thank all of our students for being such great and wonderful students each year. We thank your parents for the support they have given you and Routt Catholic High School. We thank the faculty for providing the learning opportunities for our students. And most of all, we thank God for giving these students the talents that they have and the courage to display them on a daily basis. I thank you for joining us. Hopefully next year we will be back to our traditional Honors Night ceremony at the church. But if not, we will work and do what we can to honor and recognize our students for their exemplary achievements each year. Thank you.